Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a couple of days since I did a vlog, but I'm back now. So if you guys want to check out this look that I did, it's the Rihanna Who's That Chick video look. This video is going to be posted right after that video, so you can check it out and do watch that tutorial if you would like. So today's vlog is on Love and Hip Hop. I told you guys I was gonna do that every week, and it's on the episode that just aired on Monday. That was. I call this one of my Ratchet TV shows that I like to watch. So I'm just gonna be real with you guys about what I really think about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I think it's a good show, and it's gonna bring in money. It's a good show for that, but I certainly do not think that it's a good show for anybody to learn anything from. So today's blog is gonna be basically I'm gonna kind of go through the show and then like the ups and downs and twists and turns of the show. This week a couple of things stood out to me. One was the big one, Jocelyn. I believe that's her name. I always forget what her name is. She's kind of like a non-factor to me, but she kind of makes the show right now. So, Jocelyn. First off, last week I pretty much thought Jocelyn was a man. I still kind of think Jocelyn is a man, but I have heard through the grapevine that she has posted a tweet pic of herself naked with her, her twat out to prove to us, because I guess I'm not the only person in America who thinks that she is a man, a tranny, or whatever you want to call it. And I was also wondering myself, what strip club in Atlanta did Stevie J get her from? Like, did you pull her right off the pole, or did you just, did y'all meet in VIP or in the back, or did you get a private dance or something like that and say, hey, I'm a producer, I want to like put you on the map? And how did you know she could rap or sing or whatever it is that she do? Because I haven't heard her utter a single note or beat or nothing. All I've seen her dance, and that's about it. But my issue with Jocelyn is that she's a homewrecker, and I've talked about this in my other blogs. When you mess with somebody's man, nothing good ever comes of that. You won't stay together. You're not going to be some long-term great deal. You're always going to be the sideline, and even if you do make it to not being the sideline, you're always going to be, the homewrecker. And believe me, like I always say, if he do it to you, he's going to do it with you. Believe me So, and then another thing is with CVJ, he's really not even all that to be concerned about. If I was that girl, I wouldn't be concerned about no 20% of his little producing company that's going on, because right now it doesn't seem like he's that hot if he just getting random strippers from the strip club and saying, hey, you want to sing or whatever. So to me, 20% of nothing is nothing. So I believe that old girl, we better off just taking her child support check, taking that house, getting it paid for in cash, flipping it, selling it, taking that money and going about her business with her child and making sure that the child and Stevie J have a relationship, not her. Because there ain't no way that I'm going to stay with nobody for no 15 years and all I got to show for it is the baby. Ain't no way. But that's my little spiel on that. Then on top of that, Jocelyn decides she wants to go to the bathroom and pee on the stick and then bring the stick to Stevie J to tell him that she is pregnant. Then they was sitting there. He basically told her to get an abortion. Like, you didn't talk about it. You didn't say nothing. You just said, we got things to do. You need to get an abortion. Like, really, though? Like, that's what we do? Like, we just tell folks, like, right when I'm crying to get an abortion? Like, you don't even ask me what I want to do. You can put adoption, anything. Do I want to keep it? You just tell me, I got to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, can we talk about it? Can we discuss it? Can we pass the salt and pepper first over a meal before I just make my decision? Like, to me, that's whack. And that's how I knew 100% that baby was here. She didn't even have to say it. So now you've been lying, saying that, I'm not messing with this girl. You've been telling your baby mama, your slash your girlfriend, whatever y'all got going on, that you're not messing with this chick or whatever. And then come to find out, now she pregnant. How you going to explain that? And I'm just thinking right now to myself and me, like, dang, they are watching this replay right now. And she probably feels like an idiot, a complete idiot. Even though it seems like next week, old girl is going to sit down with the baby mama and they're going to have a conversation about it. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, what's the point now? The baby is, a part of the situation now. So it's part of the equation. So let's move on. He done cheated. You go your way. He go his. Everybody get their child support check. Be in your kid's life. Because I feel like men in the world, if you can't run from your responsibilities, because guess what? Karma comes around. Whatever goes around comes around. You treat a kid wrong, trust me, it's going to come back to you twofold. You don't create kids and don't take care of them. That's what you do. So if Stevie J and Jocelyn decide to keep this baby, he need to do right. No matter what, no matter how he trying to deny this baby or whatever it is he gonna do with it, he needs to do right and, make sure he supports his child, not just financially. Just because you send a check every month doesn't mean that that's gonna cut it. You need to be in your child's life, especially if you have a daughter. So, that's my little spiel on fathers and daughters and kids and fathers and stuff like that and baby mamas or whatever. But I pretty much just thought the whole episode just was based on that. And then you had the whole little Scrappy situation. Little Scrappy decides that he wants to move out the house. Okay, that's fine. Move out the house. And then when you get tired of me, you going to tell me. Thanks for telling me. But to me, I just don't see that relationship working, evolving. I would have never took him back in the first place. You're not going to leave me for a diamond of all people in the whole entire world. And then then you want to come back. Then you decide, well, I need space, so I'm going to just move out. Okay, pack all your stuff, move out. Keep the checks for child support coming in the mail. Come pick up your daughter every weekend. That's what you do. We ain't got to dilly play around or none of that. It's not worth the time, the energy, the emotion, the sad, the tears. It's not worth all that. Little Scrappy don't want you. That's just how it is. He not gonna do right. So go about your business. You just the baby mama that he could always come back to because he know that, hey, this shit got my child. She gonna always want me. Guess what, women? Get out of that. Just because he your baby daddy don't mean he the one for you. Go on about your business. It ain't that serious. Find somebody else who can do much better than what he's doing. But yeah, I don't really like that that whole kind of scenario with Lil Scrappy and that girl. It's just really not worth it. Then on top of that, you got that outside chick, Contrell, whatever her name is, that wants to do I don't even think it chose her name, that wants to work with CBJ to, basically be an artist as well. I feel like that ain't gonna make no money neither. And then she messy kind of, but she's messy in a good way. She's messy as to where I'm trying to tell you the truth and keep 100, although she's sticking her neck out for that. So if I was her, I'd go about my business. Then you have Rashida. I'm confused by Rashida because when Rashida first was out, I ain't even know Rashida was light skinned. I thought Rashida was, brown skinned. And then Rashida was hood, Rashida was ghetto, Rashida was all of the above. Not saying that's, a bad thing or I'm, downgrading Rashida or whatever, because some of her music is pretty cool. But this Rashida is completely different. I do like the little song Marry Me or whatever you call it. I think it's kind of catchy. It's kind of cute. But Rashida and her husband, I'm real confused how they got together because they seem like apples and oranges, like totally opposite of one another. She seemed real hood. He seemed real mellow, like he might need to find somebody else kind of type. Like he don't really seem like the type that she would go after. Like I'm just real kind of like, wow. And then on top of that, she complains all the time about how she's a mother, but yet, you want to rap and stuff. But mothers do multitask all the time. So I feel like that's not a real excuse because she's a mother and she got to, do this, style herself and blah, blah, blah. It ain't that hard. You could have picked out your clothes the night before. Like, it's really not that hard. You a female. You like clothes. Like, you could do your makeup. That's not that serious. It's really not. But I guess the main point of my blog today was to mostly touch base on the whole CBJ kind of scenario or whatever. I'm not a fan. I don't like him whatsoever. Then that whole Flavor Flav thing he threw in, like, that's not cool. Nothing is cool about Flavor Flav. He ain't never been cool. That's just not okay. And then for you to kind of embody him or think it's cute or funny, we laughing at you, not with you. It ain't funny. It ain't cute. But if I can give girls advice, to be on a serious note, when you have kids with somebody, that does not mean you have to be with them. Like I said earlier, you don't have to be with them. I know that's like everybody's dream, but this day and age, it doesn't happen that frequently. So try to do things the right way. Marriage first, then kids. Try to do it like that. It'll cut down on the mess. And just because you with somebody for 15 years, don't mean that you gotta stay with him. It don't. The longer time lapse by where y'all just shacking up and he out here still ripping and running with other women, the longer you gonna stay like that. Cut it off. Go about your business. Don't let no Stevie J walk up on you and then you be looking crazy. That's not cute. So that's my little spiel on it. That's what I think about Love and Hip Hop. I think it's just another rich TV show, although it could make a lot of money, because I'm going to continue watching. I wasn't sure about it last week, but I definitely will be able to talk about it every week. So you guys tune in for my little spiel on it next week, and we'll see what's shaking. All right, talk to you guys later.